Dwyer really pinpoint, hard pass down the line. Sophia Martinez. Quick 1-2 between Lavis and Butterworth Gonambali. Being open for the reset. And the ball really took Mia Lavis going to the bench. She gives away 10 centimetres to her. And a great lead back out to 3 again. Just a mistimed ball there, and Mia just tapped on by Charlie Hoey. So ACT get the centre pass. And Tessa Griffin with the ball against the post. Fantastic to see this at the... Victorians doing a lot of work to clog the space, and it does result in a turnover. Started this quarter so incredibly strong. Henman forcing pressure on the centre pass, and Henman's trying to block O'Dwyer from getting those centre passes or even the second phase. Working well, except she's now been penalised a couple of change here with Puti Laban in wing attack. Lavis lining up for the goal, and Tia Wilson, who is currently ranked all alone. Tia Wilson, great vision there to spot her. And a high ball over the top from Griffin, but Molino read it well. To 11 goals. Lavis lining up. Strong defensive pressure from Nielsen. Lining up for the penalty. Arguably, Molino could have given her a bit of more space on court. Magnuson wasn't really happy with her positioning. Really ball to no one in particular, but ACT managed to keep a hold of it. Lavis from mid-range. To Lavis, and then Tia Wilson just able to find space in the ring. Always seems like she has a step. The Victorians not afraid to change up their shooting circle. They've had 4 different goalers in, whereas ACT just see Mia Aiken in that goal defense position again. Did see Charlie Hoey there for quite some time. It is ACT 24, Victoria 52 to finish off this game in the 5th round of the 17 under division. Molo. He's it in. Kira Tapaden. Very popular player. Blackberry looking for options, find Brewer in the circle. Hutchings out of play. And Tasmania have their first out of her own comfort zone. And just Queensland on the counter-attack are so smooth and fast. You can see this for Tasmania. Brewer now a lot closer to the post. And Tasmanians have their second. A couple of changes have come for Queensland, with Taya Hissett moving into goal defence for Queensland. Pretty much every position has been changed in that defensive part of the court, including centre for Tasmania, really trying to change. And Kaiden Tapua has come into goal attack now for Queen, unable to get 2 hands to it instead, and Bennett decides to offload instead of going for the mid-range shot. And Amy Bean is now on the board. Tasmania really looking a lot more settled in this court. Abby Gapin has made her. Blackberry finds Bean. Line up for the shot. Caught in that goal attack position. And read beautifully by Holly Combs. Queensland. All alone by the post. Jess Owen just taking that step back and good vision. Really having to look up and around. Gapin with the middle of the third and a beautiful drive there from Brewer. And Tasmania are on the ball. Gapin over the top to Bennett, who's now rejoined the court in that goal shooter position. Gapin back and forth over the top, and again read beautifully by Holly Cummins. Queensland 42, Tasmania 17. A really comprehensive first quarter showing. Set the tone very early for this game. Queensland came out of the blocks absolutely firing. Some inaccurate shooting, really the detriment to Tasmania early on, but and the Vics have got us underway. Really Graham, strong pass, and Christina Gochi right under the ring. She's 195 centimetres tall. Nickel just over the top of Clifford, but still manages to feed from the centre third. Out of play. Just outside the goal ring. 2-on-1 opportunity now for Tasmania. And Harmon now in the wing attack position for Tasmania. Something Tasmanian defenders are really choosing to double team Gucci. What's really, who's currently on court in that goal attack position, is shooting, is currently fourth. Both of them, well, they're equal third. They both shot 71 prior to this game. And sitting. And it's just an unlikely clash of bodies. That ball to Graham goes directly to the eye. That little run that Tasmania had to reduce the deficit. All but gone. Now it's up to 13. But all but gone. Now it's up. She really does come alive, Gemma Collier. Very exciting young player, young defender from Tasmania. Reading that well, that cross-court ball. Clifford keen to get it moving. Final seconds ticking by. And read by Kidmus. Guys, looking for an option. Tries to go long over the top and read beautifully by Charlotte. Getting pulled for the contact. Dove wanting to go straight into Kidmus. Placement on the ball was perfect over the arms of Sexton. Sina Gucci, shooter offload, and Wilkinson able to just use her strength and to float. Wilkinson just having all the time and space in the world as Collier remains focused on Aguchi. Running through the space, over the top, and Gemma Collier again. Great work from her, and Hocking on the follow-up. Just keep adding, and Collier reading that beautifully, but was trying to hold on to it, and it ended directly in the path of Shay Clifford. And Turner reading the ball. Tassie team right in this. Nickel causing disruptions in defence, but Tasmania keep a hold of it. And that high ball over the top. Kidmus shoots from range. Has Nickel coming down on her. Work all week when they're able to move the ball with speed, and not quite catch their opponents napping, but not just ready and aware of what's happening. That is when also a lot of balls happening before they're able to get anywhere near, but that was a over the top to Matthew. She's been their leading goal scorer this tournament. That will be said a few times today. And replay is the call against South Australia. And ACT retain possession, and Matthew, the ball go past her. Deep in the pocket is Nichols and goes over the top then to Graham. Opportunity for a final goal in this quarter from the ACT side. And a nice long-range goal from up. Denton spots Graham. Perfect ball into the ring. And Lucy Vojvodic called the police. She has absolutely stolen that ball. And another beautiful ball into the ring for South Australia. Evans wants to feed in. Upfield from mid to long range. Just coming out of the halftime break, absolutely firing. Graham shot just not dropping, but Nichols with a... Chloe Arnold also in that goal attack position now. And slots her. South Australia really using this inner channel very efficiently. Finds Lard. Denton with the refeed. And the smart play from Denton and Lard to let that ball. South Australia now out to a 16-goal lead. And great vision from Packer to find Earlham on the drive. And a touch there, an attempt. ACT. No one in the ring for South Australia. Helen comes up.